Hey everybody, it's Dave Young here with the RPGKit tutorial series, and this is a quick video just to demonstrate one of the changes that I made to the virtual joypad. So basically what we started with was the iPhone character control sample that comes with Shiva. So this one has some buttons and a back and a stick to show. And that's basically it, right? So it has a main AI which passes the mouse events to the joypad AI, which does all the cool handling of this joypad graphic, and it also would be the first point of contact for any touch events that were generated by iOS or the Android OS. And inside this AI module, we have it sending back to the target AI model, which is input core 2. We have it sending back joypad events and flash events on joypad stick move, etc. So this basically handles all of the translation of you dragging things around, and this handles the actual move commands. But remember, it also passes our mouse, so that while we're actually just doing development here and using our mouse, we're passing the information over to the joypad emulator. So fairly straightforward. This is what it looks like. He's here running around like that. So that's all well and good. One of my problems with this implementation here is that this joypad is always here. So if we just want to touch and swipe somewhere else on the screen, we can't do that. We'd have to present the user with an option to like move this over to the right hand side, and that just doesn't work too well for me. So what I did instead was I created a for the RPG demo project, a version of this. Again, we have input core 2, which still passes the input events over to the RPG joypad AI, and this was based on the iPhone character control. What was it called? It was called iPhone Joypad Emulation 2 AI module. But instead, what I did was I gave it an active variable, and in its init function, instead of making it visible right away, we take that away. And then so we basically give the game a second to load, and we post an event to onset visible. Onset visible will create the HUD, but the HUD doesn't automatically show everything. So yes, we have the stick here and the other stick also, but it's only going to get shown if we're swiping our finger across the screen. And how do we do that? Well, when we pass the touch events to onTouch sequence change, what we're actually going to do here is use another AI variable called touch length, and we're going to keep track of that. We're just going to keep adding to that, and then if the touch length gets to be high enough, and in this case I just set it to 2, so if it's a length of 2, yes, then we set the joystick visible. We put it where it's supposed to be, like where the person is touching the screen and such. And theoretically, I made all these code changes also to the joystick number 1, 0 and 1. So theoretically, this can be used for both for swiping on the same screen. And this is what it looks like in game. So here's our little guy. We see part of the joystick variable, so we have some buttons and zooming and whatnot. But we don't see any joypads. Instead, when we click and drag our mouse, then we can begin to see the joypad. And we can do that anywhere on the screen. So if you click and drag there, it works. Click and drag there, it works, etc. What I still have to try, which is hard to test with a mouse, is using 2 swipes at the same time. Do we indeed get both of the virtual joypads? So this video just kind of demonstrates what that is all about, and you can pick up the project files on my site, daveyounggames.com.